Hi everybody, this is Lynn with Prometheus Automotive, checking out a 2001 Ford Excursion with a 7.3 liter diesel. Customer concern is with the batteries. Came out here previously and checked the batteries. One of them had a dead cell and the other one was not taking a charge anymore, and the batteries are pretty old, so he got a couple new ones, but he said within 5 days they were run down. So we're going to be checking for a parasitic drain today. I'm going to show you how that goes. And then also, before we get started, he's got 2 new batteries that we can put in here, but got some corrosion on these terminals, so I'm going to clean that up with a wire brush, and then we'll get these batteries put in and do some testing. Just got a regular battery terminal brush. You can get it at any auto parts store, and I'll put a link in the description. This part is to clean that out, and this part goes on the battery post. We don't need that right now because these are brand new batteries, so I'm just going to clean this up. I also got a different kind of brush, a wire brush, just to scrape that off. So I'll clean that up and we'll come right back. Alright, here's the batteries. Got those battery terminals cleaned up, and we're going to measure the voltage on these batteries before we install them, see what we're working with. .5, pretty good charge on that one. .85, so they're both pretty fully charged. Okay, those battery terminals are cleaned, and I installed just this one battery to simplify diagnosis. And I've got here an amp clamp, keys turned off, doors closed, should be sleeping. The modules and the truck should be sleeping. I'm going to put this on the 60 amp setting. This button zeroes it. Okay, and then we're going to wrap this around the negative. So it's kind of upside down, but that says 9.3 amps. That's a lot of current for a truck that's shut off. So we've got something going on. There's maybe a short to ground, or something's turned on. Okay, over here I disconnected the one on the passenger side and I put in the one on the driver's side because I want to be able to monitor the current flow while accessing the fuses. So the normal procedure is hook up your ammeter and watch the current flow through the negative battery cable, and at the same time, while you're watching that current, pull out fuses one by one, and when the current flow drops and you found a circuit that has a short in it that's draining the power. But as soon as I tried to hook up this negative battery cable, it arced. There's a lot of current on this side, much more than the other side. It actually burned the tip of the battery there. So I'm going to see what is connected to this side that's not connected to the other side. And it may be this big fat power cord here. So that's the first thing I'm going to check. Okay, I disconnected this aftermarket power cable from the positive side. Still getting about 10.4 amps of current flow. There should be less than 50 milliamps if all the modules are turned off and they're in sleep mode. So that's a very large amount of current to have on a vehicle that's just sitting doing nothing with the key turned off. So I'm going to start pulling out those fuses and see if one of them causes the current to drop. Okay, this took a while. I actually pulled out all the fuses and relays in the fuse box under the hood. Did the same thing under the dash, came up with nothing, but I did get the I did find out what the current draw is. Got it down to normal when I unplugged this over on the engine. This is like a maybe a fuel injector module. I'm not sure, but I felt this was warm, still warm, and you know, nothing's on the truck, so everything should be cold, but I felt some heat build up right here. So this is staying on. It's shorted internally probably because this connector was warm when I unplugged it. That took care of the current draw, so I'm gonna let the customer know and get this part replaced, and then we should be good. All right, thanks for watching.